Oh, yay, that'll help repair the one we're using. Chinese assault rifle. Definitely needed one of those to repair ours, because ours is crap right now. Nothing, of course. Centaurs almost never have anything. Only once in a great while do they ever have any kind of loot. Over here, I think this is the building even right here, is the one that I want to go to and actually explore. And it's the Arlington Library, I believe. And the reason why I want to explore this is because there's super mutants inside we can kill, and there's also a Brotherhood of Steel person, scribe, who will pay us 100 caps for every pre-war book we bring to her. Keep in mind, the pre-war books she'll take are the ones valued at 1, not 5 or 3 or whatever. There are two different kinds of pre-war books. One version is valued at 1, and one version is valued at 5, or maybe it's 3. But she's only going to take the one that's valued at 1, so... And at 100 caps each, you can get quite a bit of money. I think there's like, I don't know, 7 or 9 inside the building, 7 or 9 pre-war books, so that's up to 900 caps right there. Plus we have several that we found already that I've saved back at our house. So we could easily get 1,000 caps here just for bringing in pre-war books, and that doesn't even count the oh, hello, jumpy skeleton. That doesn't even count the loot we can get. Another skill book and ammo. How handy. So yeah, it's totally worth coming over here. Plus, Moira will have us coming back here later for one of her quests for the Wasteland Survival Guide. So it's a good thing to have it on the map to fast travel to if you happen to be nearby at some point prior to that. You know, before we go in there, I'm going to check out this truck. Just because trucks parked like that, their trailers like that, tend to have loot in them, so I'm all about the loot. Then we'll go inside the building. Clear it out of super muties, help the Brotherhood of Steel out. I don't know how it is, but the jukeboxes are always tied into Galaxy News Radio. Now, the assumption I've made throughout the game is that jukeboxes like that, along with the other relics of the game, are made prior to the events leading up to the, you know, to the destruction of the world, I was meant to say. So you wouldn't think they'd be tied into Galaxy News Radio, but then again, maybe Galaxy News Radio used to be a different channel. I mean, a different station on the same channel or frequency or whatever you want to call it, so who knows.
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately.
Whoa, calm down. I was just exploring this area.
You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins?
I use what I can find, the same as anyone.
So it goes with all of us. Perhaps we can be of use to one another. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
I'm interested in this. Tell me more. Yeah, that line sounds so greedy. That's what we're interested in, but I'm not going to say it. Yeah.
Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived, but finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged.
And you want me to help you gather books, right?
Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me.
What do you do in this library?
We have set up this area as a forward operations center for our project. The books we collect can be recorded with the computer systems here. We then ship them, under escort, back to the Citadel for transcribing into the archives there.
I was wrong, by the way. This place isn't infested with super mutants. It's infested with raiders. I don't know why I was thinking super mutants. Must have been the last set of videos when we fought them. Why are you collecting books?
Books represent the collected knowledge of the world before. Everything from a child's storybook to a detailed technical guide has value. By assembling and recording this knowledge, we scribes can analyze it and use it to further the goals of the Brotherhood. Whatever our elder decides that those goals are, that is.
Wait, is there a problem with your elder?
It is not my place to criticize Elder Lyons. All I will say to an outsider is that he is not a traditionalist. That is all.
I have pre-war books for you?
You have no such thing. Of course.
Alright, so we have to go find some books. Yay. And because the Brotherhood are our allies, they won't mind if you take the ammo. So I'm going to take all of it because there's so much to take. Unfortunately, it's all Chinese assault rifle ammo. Or regular assault rifle if you're crazy. Hey, microfusion cell for guns we still never use.
Until next time, this is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to
This is more lootage.
It's
gonna be quite a bit of looting in these sets of videos.
Public service announcement. Listen up, children. This stuff's important. Remember, children, when the raiders come, there ain't no shame in locking your
Just
doors,
because
barricading the
I
windows, and
can.
cowering under the nearest bed. When these psychos come to play, they have one thing on their minds: making your life.
One thing I don't get, I realize the ammo here is probably randomized, but they have 556 ammo, which is for the Chinese assault rifle, or regular assault rifle. Look what this guy's using. He's using a minigun.
But for God's sake, don't go waving the white flag.
And I think the guy over there probably is too. What's he using?
Now, some music.
Looks like he's using a laser rifle, which doesn't even use the microfusion cells, I don't think. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe he's actually using ammo that they have, but that guy's using a minigun. That's retarded. Why would you have ammo that you're not using? That's about the dumbest strategy I could think of. But anyways, like I said, I'm probably barking up the wrong tree there. It's probably all randomized anyway, so whatever. And yes, I realize, as I've said, that there's raiders in here, not super mutants. And I also realize that we haven't actually seen one yet, so if you haven't played, you don't know, but for those of you who may be commenting, or have commented already that I'm a moron, saying there's super mutants in here, well, I've realized, so there you go. I also realize that I am a moron. I've said I am a moron plenty of times in these videos. insults. Should you be one of the insulters, do not faze me. I should heal up, why not? And we're gonna have a couple of Brotherhood people, knights or initiates or paladins or whatever they're gonna be, helping us fight the raiders, but to be honest, I'm not going to babysit them. Whoops, and I picked the wrong thing. You can do your best to protect the Brotherhood, the 2 or 3 or whatever it is that help, but you don't have to, and they're not going, as long as you don't, outright shoot them, they're not going to